As the country was decorated in celebrations of the final KCPE results, a family in Kawangware Estate in Nairobi County was filled with joy, celebrating two of its members whose names will now be written in the history books as those who are part of the genesis and conclusion of the 844 system of education. Serfine Achieng Ouma spent time with Mary Muluka and her daughter, Precious Rosa, at their house in Kawangware in Nairobi as they shared their thoughts on how the 844 system of education has morphed over for decades.
Thursday afternoon, moments after the official release of the 2023 KCPE results.
Hey! Wow, I'm so happy about this.
Mary Muluka and her last-born daughter, Precious Rosa, are elated over her stellar performance after getting 382 marks.
I was shocked because I expected something lower. Because according to how I felt, nervousness and anxiety, so when I saw my results, I was very, very happy with myself and I was pleased.
And I'm so proud of my girl.
A day that comes as a dream for both mother and daughter. Mary and her daughter Precious are a representation of a generational transition in the education curriculum that spans over 4 decades. Mary was part of the pioneer 844 class, while her daughter Precious is part of its last cohort.
You can't imagine your mother being the first one to do KCPE and you're closing the chapter. It's really amazing, to be honest.
I feel so happy that Precious and we are a mark of history in Kenya.
Mary takes me into the depth of the genesis of the 844 system of education, which she says, just like the CBC, had a rocky start.
For us, we were in class 6 that term when we were told that we would not register for CPE the following year, that we would go an extra year in primary, which was class 8. This was something that was so new, not only to us, but even to our teachers. We did not even have teachers who are trained to take that extra year. I remember we only had one textbook.
And as the country paces to phase out the 844 system and usher in a new dawn under the competency-based curriculum, they are nostalgic about how the 844 system has morphed in a span of 4 decades.
Along the way, things were lost because the original 844 had a structure that's almost similar to what we have in CBC. Agriculture was compulsory. We had our small plots in school. And then I remember for the exam, we even did a traditional hat. You'll find a good number of us who were born during that time. We are really quite independent in whichever careers or in our personal life.
The transition into an exam-oriented system of education came with its own fair share of pressure for the new generation of 844 learners like Precious.
The grade is something that gives us the anxiety, like what we were feeling when we were waiting for the results. It's like you have to get a good grade if you want to go to a good school or anything. That's why we end up doing things that we don't want to.
Despite the challenges, Mary is glad that she sailed through and achieved her goals. She hands her daughter the key to close the door she opened 39 years ago and can only hope that the future will be bright for Precious.
And my inspiration is from my mom. She currently works at a law firm, and because of that, it has given me a lot of inspiration to be a lawyer as well.
Precious, I'm so proud of you. I give you the permission to fly your wings up to wherever you can. You are an optimistic girl. You are a dreamer. You've always told me the things you want to do, and I believe in you and in your success.
Serfine Achieng Ouma, Citizen TV.